Und hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Honkai mit der neuen Version 3.0 und let's go.
He isn't joining
Wo
us
bleibt
for the
denn Sonntag?
navigation meeting. He went to the party
Was?
contest.
Und denn
Don't
halt
worry about
nicht.
him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday. Your words, not mine.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Na gut, machen wir das. Ah, Mikaels Heimatwelt.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Die Welt.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options.
And finally, the most adventurous option. Planet not
Diese Daten ist nicht verzeichnet, nicht. Ja, Fuß wird gesetzt. Einfach ist das nicht. Aber wir können Pom-Pom zumindest Verspätung ersparen.
does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway.
Einverstanden. Gut. Sind wir uns also einig, dass wir... Ja.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is...
Great!
Was?
I'm looking forward to the
Noch eine
connect. I'll be in my
Stimme?
room, Frank.
Soll er das denn? Halte dich mit deinen Begleitern. Gut.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. Absolutely, but this time...
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision.
Eine weise Entscheidung.
I am a memo keeper after all. Memories don't lie. Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
The conductor doesn't allow me to serve you fermented beverages.
Und hole ich einen Partywagen aus. Na gut. Da soll ich mich hinsetzen, gut.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Jo.
There's nothing there.
Da ist nichts.
Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphorius. No one knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Drei Pfade verweben sich miteinander. Person Feuers. So schreiben sie mit dem Schicksal der Welt. Ich finde hier Pfadfinder mittlerweile keine Spur im Spiel, denn das, was du gesagt hast, also stimmt. Da muss ich das Scheinsystem, die Heimat der mindestens 3 Emanatoren oder ähnlich, welchen Wesen gewesen sein. 3 sogar.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
Wir haben bereits herausgefunden, dass einer der 3 Pfade die Gelehrsamkeit ist. Aha.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the...
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery, hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance,
Der
yet
dritte
possessing
Pfad
enough
ist auch noch
power
nicht
to rival
bekannt.
the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths.
Wir wissen immer noch viel zu wenig über den Planeten. Na, ich kann immer noch aussteigen. Nö.
I think we might be missing someone.
Wir haben jemanden vergessen. Hey, wo ist denn 7. März? Irgendwas für ihre Kamera. Ja. Hab ich nicht mehr gesehen. Oh. Was ist mit March? March, bist du da drin? Was los?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp. I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Werden nie krank?
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even amphoria.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Ja, du kannst mich doch nicht alleine lassen.
What's with the melodramatic turn? I'll be fine.
Na gut.
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
Klar, sind ein tolles Team.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do...
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Gut. Da unser Erkundungsteam nun komplett ist, wird uns es schaffen, die Details dazu verraten.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
Was ist
Your
denn?
very own car!
Cool.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way.
Ja,
alright?
Partywagen. Mein
Get
eigener
going whenever you're ready.
Spaßwagen.
Pom-Pom
Ja.
can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
Ich bin bereit. Auf geht's.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Du kennst uns. Einige Zeit später. Uff. Dann Fragezeichen, Fragezeichen, Fragezeichen. Dann liegt gesunken in der Ecke des Wracks. Sein Befinden ist ungewiss. Ein Haken, Zeit zum Ausschau. Das war ein Länderkumpel. Moment, du bemerkst, wie sich eine Brust hebt und senkt. Er steckt also noch Leben in ihm. Mundatmung sich an die erste Begegnung mit Den Hang und Moss. Na, es geht nie anders. Es ist, als würde dir jemand ins Ohr schreien. Los, mach schon, was? Die Stimme nach langen Züge herab. Tut mir leid, Den Hang. Das... Uff, wie lange waren wir bewusstlos? Wir sollten den Express kontaktieren. Nicht gesendet. Was ist? Psst, hier ist jemand. Hier ist jemand. Halte deine Waffe bereit und sei vorsichtig. Finden wir heraus, was hinter dem Tor steckt. So, aber erstmal müssen wir hier mal gucken. Gucken ist immer gut. Aber hier scheint nichts zu sein. Nichts Interessantes. Also gehen wir mal weiter. Moment mal, es hat sich von selbst geöffnet. Jo. Was ist es so dunkel? Na nu? Es ist weg. Alles ging so schnell, dass wir gar nicht reagieren konnten. Konntest du einen Blick auf das Wesen erhaschen? Eine Art Kaninchen? Dieses Wesen unterscheidet sich von allen anderen bekannten Arten von unserer Datenbank. Was zu erwarten? Schließlich wissen wir nichts über Faulius. Damals, als wir kannten wir schon vor unserer Ankunft. Aber was? Wir wissen über diese Welt nur das, was Black Swan uns erzählt hat. Drachen? Ganz sicher weiß ich das nicht, aber wir sollten... Gut. Hier ist nichts weiter. In dieser Gegend scheint niemand zu leben und vor dem seltsamen Wesen von vorhin fehlt jede Spur, aber schau dir das da an. Was ist das? Eine gigantische Kugel? Den gewaltigen Bauwerken nachzufordern, verfügt diese Simulation sicher nicht nur über großartige Ingenieure oder Artefakten. Oder Architekten. Diese Bauwerke deuten sich für ein universales Glaubenssystem ein. Oh, ich war zu langsam. Wenn du ein paar Fotos machen willst, wäre das ein perfekter Zeitpunkt. ist auch nicht ein Stadttor.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Die sind ja großartig geworden. Ha, die haben einen Ehrenplatz an der Wandfoto. Ach, was nu? Irgendwas stimmt hier nicht. Ja. Vorsicht, Valkyrie. Ich spüre feindliche Absichten. Diese Dinger atmen nicht. Sind das anorganische Lebensformen? Sieht so aus, sie wollten sie uns hier festhalten. Hinter uns sind die Klippe und eine Sackgasse. Es gibt keinen anderen Ausweg, wir müssen gegen sie kämpfen. Los geht's.
I see through you. Converge and awaken.
My back. It's just a twin massage. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Little more should
Und Schnetzelparty. Zur Party. Einfach zur Party.
A quick divination. Again. All things in this world have human creations. Yin and yang. We have the upper hand.
more season.
On still waters of bliss, I weep for the departed. It shall fall.
Oh, dann halt nicht.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
Der hat auch einen Schläge wie ich. Ich will euch nichts Böses. Ich will nur, dass alle sicher sind. Hey, ich kann ihn verstehen. Dass alle sicher sind. Er sich bewaffnet in diesen Ohren.
They're not known to stop until all
Ja, redet ja
invaders
schon.
fall under
Da
their
brauche ich gar nicht losreden.
If you continue brandishing your weapons,
Schwenkt eure
you will
Waffen
only be
und
putting
ihr bringt
yourselves in
nicht
the crossfire.
nur euch selbst in Gefahr.
Their looming blades will come
Sie
down
werden
on
mit
the heads of
ihren
the
Klingen
innocent.
auch über uns herfallen. Ich denke, das hätte auch auf zivilisierte Weise geklärt werden können.
It's difficult to tell
Ihr
if you're
seid
friend
ihr,
or foe when you appear out of thin air.
seid ihr Freund oder Freund? Auch ohne Waffen mit eine große Macht in euch.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the
Also,
reason
warum
for
seid ihr
dropping
hier?
in on
Seid ihr
us?
Besucher oder von oben?
Visitors from above.
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
Ja.
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated.
Nope.
Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so,
Hello.
Treeby.
Was
I
meinst du, Chibi?
apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
Mhm. Ich verstehe. Wir sind Trailblazer von hinter dem Himmel. Du willst schon alles ausplaudern? Es hat keinen Sinn, etwas zu verheimlichen. Sie haben doch alles gesehen. Wenn sie uns umbringen wollten, würden sie sich nicht mit uns unterhalten.
Not from above the sky,
Also nicht von
beyond.
oben, sondern von hinter dem Himmel.
Wow, that's something
Oh,
else
das
altogether.
hatten wir
You're
ja
lucky
nie.
you met us then.
Da könnt ihr froh sein, dass ihr auf uns getroffen seid. Was meint ihr damit?
She means you're lucky because we
Ja,
were
damit
hurt.
sagen,
The same
du
can't be
sprichst ja
said for
schon.
others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finam, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Eine Beleidigung. Ich bin Dan Han. Und das ist...
That sounds mighty
Das
impressive,
klingt ja sehr
but I'm
beeindruckend.
guessing it's a nickname? We're meeting each other for the first time, so shouldn't you tell me your actual name?
Na gut.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
Wir sind gerade erst angekommen und wir haben noch eine Menge Fragen. Wenn ihr beide für unsere Sicherheit sorgen könnt, dann sollten wir am besten gemeinsam aufbrechen. Bitte, geht voran. Was hältst du von den ganzen Sachen? Stimmt. Es hat dich blitzschnell entwaffnet und so mein Speer zerbrochen. Das schafft kein normaler Mensch. Oh, mein Speer einfach zerbrochen. No. Kein Feuer. Trailblazer mehr. Überlegen. Falls sich eine Lage zuspitzt, sollten wir vor einer nicht zurückschrecken. Ja. Ja, das war auch verdächtig. Dann sind die unseren Lagen zerstört hat, ist relativ von Menschenhand gefertigt. Zuerst dachte ich, sie hätten die Begegnung inszeniert. Aber diese Flüchtlinge sind sicher keine Schauspieler. Vorerst können wir davon ausgehen, dass sie nicht mit den Angreifern unter einer Decke stecken. Ich habe schon einige Theorien dazu, aber in der Antwort gefunden. Vielleicht war sie Ewigkeiten mit der Schiene verbunden. Aber wenn das stimmen würde, wäre in der Datenbank wenigstens ein Eintrag für den Planeten zu finden. Und dass das Mädchen von sich selbst als wir sprach, ist ziemlich unheimlich. Nicht unheimlich, sondern ungewöhnlich. Ich glaube nicht, dass es aber das Rätsel unserer gemeinsamen Sprache ist größte Sorge. Was das Spiel angeht, dass das Spiel kaputt ist, ist zwar bedauerlich, aber wir haben wenigstens etwas Wichtiges erfahren. Die Waffenschmiedekunst ist genauso. Waffenschmiedekunst. Da gibt eine Streit im Tempel. Ich schaue mich mal hier um. Hier ist nix. Hier ist auch nichts Wichtiges. Dann gehen wir mal da hinten lang. Nein, dem niemals zu.
You acted on your own to ask the Chrysosaires for help. To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Janus, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Janus, the gate of infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysosaire. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysosaire. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finon. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Der Hesse sprach vorhin von der Endzeit und behauptete, dass kein Ort auf sicher sei. Was mit gemeint?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
No. Also, da brauchen wir eine Flüchtlinge zu erhalten. Und jetzt sagte er, wie ich in unsere Fragen beantworten wird. Das ist offensichtlich, was er vorhat. Ja, ich glaube, er befürchtet, die anderen herausfinden, dass wir uns nichts wissen. Er will die Tatsache verbergen und wir Besucher der Welt sind. Wir kennen die Heimischen noch nicht, also sollten wir uns erst einmal halten. Wir können auch ausfragen, wenn wir mit ihr alleine sind. Alles gut, wir erledigen das, wenn wir gemeinsam bestreiten. Sollten wir euch so gut wie möglich helfen.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Gehen wir mal hier.
I'm sure you two have a ton
Ihr
of
beide habt
questions,
bestimmt
don't
eine
you?
Menge Fragen, oder?
As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
Du hast ja nicht, dass ich darüber springe.
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter to Lantern, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Einfach unglaublich.
How is that possible? Did Ornyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Genau.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat.
Ja, warum?
The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus.
I see through. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm honored by
You
your
both have impressive fighting skills.
Together as one.
I weep for the departed.
Und hier wird geschnitzelt.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Bitteschön.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest?
Oh,
Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Bleiben unsere Fragen unbeantwortet. Und wir haben jetzt sogar noch mehr. Da sich die Lage nun etwas beruhigt hat, könntet ihr beide vielleicht ein paar davon beantworten?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Willst du damit sagen, dass eure Zivilisation dem Untergang geweiht ist?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Ganze Welt sogar.
The ancient gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
Goldenes Blut fließt. Oh,
It's a gift from the three titans of fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Du hast dich bei deinen Antworten sehr kurz gefasst.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wish endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Oh.
Huh?
Wollen so diese Bühneneffekte sein? Oh.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone.
Aufstehen hier alle. Wo der geht nicht, schade. Was für prächtige Tiere.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Du bemerkst die weißen Erhebungen auch nicht rein. Voll unzufrieden und schleudert dich höhenlos mehrere Meter durch die Luft. Yay! Hey, zum Glück konnte ich gerade noch ausweichen.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps. See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith
Ich
much
kapier's
either.
nicht wirklich.
That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free
sehe nur
everyone from
zwei.
suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there.
Is everyone properly seated?
Then we're off! Next stop!
Auf geht's. Attaquer.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's half the work. I weep for the departed.
Okay.
It too shall fall.
A quick divination. All things in this world have human creations. Yin and yang.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before?
Mention support. Ready for another?
I like adding fuel to the fire. What more should it take?
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Network activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Wish damit.
It too shall fall.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Aus dem fremden Land?
Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere. Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Ich dachte, die heilige Stadt wäre ein sicherer Zufluchtsort. Aber hier gibt es alles andere als friedlich zu. Bleiben wir hier und helfen auf dem Schlachtfeld. Die Räte aus der Prophezeiung offenbar setzen die Menschen großes Vertrauen in Pianon und die anderen. Jetzt müssen wir aber unbedingt einer finden.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon thee. Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Wie ist die Lage?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again.
I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies. You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Novus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I don't doubt your skills, but...
Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
Da. Was macht die hier? Hier ist es gefährlich. Geht in Deckung schnell.
No. It's very safe here.
Das ist total sicher.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kepali will shine upon all. Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Janus, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed.
Should be possible.
It shall fall.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy!
Weißschopf.
We're back.
Wir sind zurück. Drillinge?
We are Trian.
We are Trinen.
We are Trevi. Wait. No. Now is not the time for introductions. Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emporius.
Wouldn't that be Akama?
Stop messing around and help the people. Anywhere is fine. Just send them to somewhere safe.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the
Don't
trio are
worry.
experienced
Be
Chrysos
happy.
heirs and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Stream 4.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Stream 4. Gleam bold blades. Stream 4. Gleam bold blades.
Never despise you.
Lord Byron! Oh, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
Protect the citizen first. Forever despise
What? Tonus!
Was?
Hang in there!
secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing
with. Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Können wir jetzt gegen den? Nö.
Mere child's play. True fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
All things in this world have human creations.
Who are you?
It's better to make
enough, mighty. Trying to destroy the holy city.
Still water for the flip. I weep for the departed.
Tchaikovsky.
It is your fault.
Cartonus!
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Das ist keine Stadtbewohner.
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
Was meinst du damit?
The three priests of Janus share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Occaments have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough! The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by...
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaia told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
Ich bin überhaupt
Is that not also strange?
Seltsam. Ich bin immer seltsam.
Well, that's the Chrysosaurs.
What is it, outsider? Do you...
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because...
That is true. Of this, you can be assured.
I'm sorry. We were not quick enough.
It's not too late. Leave it to us.
Thankfully, no one was hurt.
Halt. Ich Spiel durch. Shit. Da ist versperrt.
What is it, outsider?
Avoid getting too...
That is true.
Ich gehe schon hin. Huch!
What a mess.
Was für ein Schlamassel. Hier sind keine Stadtbewohner mehr zu sehen. Wurden sie alle schon evakuiert?
Yes, Treby acted with haste.
Wahrscheinlich handelte schnell.
This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties.
But now our backup is here.
Unsere Verstärkung ist eingetroffen. Wer ist es
Lord
denn?
Finon and the two guests.
Mhm.
Welcome to Oktober.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Oktober needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nicator's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Okay.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
Kalte Aura, die vom ausgeht, erfüllt dich mit Unbehangen, als ob eine Dunkelheit dich verschlingt. Jetzt ist es nicht die Zeit, diesen einzugehen. Vielleicht solltest du in ihren Folgen und Abstand halten. Nicht recht gut, dass du die Dienerin des Schattens.
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
Stehen ja niemanden.
You can try to avoid and hide it. Oktober, Chrysos heirs. What cowards.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I should
come to arms.
Zu den Waffen.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. Our fortune's clouded.
and awaken.
I weep for the departed.
Natural party.
It is my fault.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Destined for oblivion.
Schuss.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety.
Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then...
No.
let you all quietly leave.
We'll leave this place to Miss Castris, then.
No.
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two. If you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
No.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. Well, there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen, stand with me and become heroes!
Ui.
Deathly silence is the proud residence of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Weaker,
so more distorted.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It's better to make no move.
On still waters of affliction, I weep for the departed.
Und die Schnitzelparty beginnt.
It shall fall.
Cast aside all distracting foes. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Enemy targets detected.
More seasoning. I'm honored by your since you're already here. Why not have a meal before
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Weiter geht's, die Schnitzelparty.
It too shall fall.
God, bleed. Extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it fate? On still waters of affliction.
Team together. Commencing support.
Move.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius.
Ja.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as... Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary,
I can see much more than the typical person.
Mhm.
Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Sie ist so müde. In der Tat, ihre Art zu reden erinnert an Sonntag. Sunday.
Station of Nikador.
Mhm.
Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed.
Mhm.
I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Bitte, bitte.
Now then, where should we begin?
Lady Aglaya, kannst du uns etwas Zeit geben? Da sich die Lage beruhigt hat, möchten wir unsere Mission fortsetzen. Wir würden gerne ein Trailblaze-Leuchtfeuer entzünden. Das wird auch eine Auswirkung auf Oktober haben, versprochen. Du kannst es dir wie eine Zeremonie vorstellen, mit der wir einen neuen Ort begrüßen.
Beacon of the Trailblaze.
No problem. Go ahead.
Dieser Sternanker auf steht für einen weiteren großen Schritt auf dem Pfad des Trailblaze.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Oh. Lebende Flamme. Baby mit goldbackenden Dingsbums. Gut.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
A slow simmer over low heat, quick stir fry over high heat.
Quietly.
This is a good place for our chat.
Können wir uns gut unterhalten. Jo, machen
So
wir
it's
das.
only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze. Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so they made clay figures in their likeness and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death,
Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Was da nicht zu Ende?
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease. I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius. Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the... We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history.
Hm? Was gehört? Aha. Die erste Kiste.
Please, give me a moment. The
Einen
way
Moment.
up from here leads to a bath that the council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our tradition. You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they...
Gut, dann machen wir das.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there. Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. I understand now. You do not really distrust me. You just wish to show your rebellious side.
Rebellischen Seite zeigen.
Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. Trap? Hardly. Think of it as a ritual that allows us to communicate. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise to fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of trouble. You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago, but that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius's flame chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for. If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. But for Amphorius, I am willing to take the chance. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. I'm glad to hear that. Please understand, Akima is approaching its end, and I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have...
Ich gehe nochmal baden. Oh, geht nicht. Schade. Ich spreche nochmal mit dir.
Why don't you and Mr. Dun Hong tour our...
Gut. Aber bevor ich hier weitermache, gehe ich noch mal ein bisschen rum. Ob nicht irgendwo noch eine Kette versteckt ist hier oben. Ja. Da wollte ich noch. Und ich höre was. Da, eine Kaste. Und noch ein Schratouille. Okay, doch nicht. Okay.
I'm sorry, this route is not open yet.
Na gut. Ich wollte aber das treffen. Dankeschön. Hier noch was versteckt. Untersuchen. Einfangen. Ciao. die goldenen Wasser des Becksens regeln am Himmel, vom Himmel. Wie viel Stärke und Macht sich wohl daran verbirgt. Der Regen fällt für alle gleich, ob arm oder reich. Aber mit diesem Becken ist das anders. Eines Tages werde ich in diesen goldenen Wässern baden, während Tausende zu mir aufblicken. So hätte mein Leben wirklich einen Wert. Schmetterlinge und Seelen. Was war denn? Endlich bist du wieder da. Was hat sie dir erzählt? Du hast versprochen, ihren Leuten nichts von unseren Reisen zu erzählen. Ich hätte nicht erwartet, dass das ihr einziges Anliegen sein würde. Ihre Geschichte deckt sich allerdings mit Reaktionen im Abgrund. In diesem Welt ist Narrativ etwas faul. Was waren die Bewohner mit dem Weltraum und sogar ein paar vertraut. Therme erinnert vielmehr an ein Gefängnis. Offensichtlich verfügen sie über fortschrittliche Technologie. Es scheint das Tabu, sich mit Dingen hinter dem Himmel zu befassen, doch recht seltsam. Es für dich an diese Masse kleiner Materie, ein Rest verbergt. Mir kommt es so vor, als ob jemand absichtlich versteckt hält. Die Titanen können auch mit einem Äon in Verbindung stehen. Ich habe versprochen, ihn zu reparieren. Fragen wir ihn danach. Denn wenn wir ihn sehen, halten wir uns an Vorschlag und erkunden die Stadt. Schließlich haben wir bei ihrer Verteidigung geholfen. Das wäre auch eine gute Gelegenheit, sich umzuhören, solange sie uns wohlgesonnen sind. Wir sollten auch ein paar Fotos für unsere Archive machen. Gut. Dann würde ich mal machen den Probeding. Hier ist noch eine Nachricht. Gutscheincode. Dann werde ich das hier alles noch mitnehmen. Dankeschön. So. Reisebook. Die nehmen wir mit. 1. Heldenreise. Mhm. Ja. Weiter. Auf geht's.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Is that it? I was expecting something bigger. I'd say you look tough, but who am I kidding? Here I come, ready or not.
I'm okay.
Ready for another?
Time to twirl!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am?
Ever see a diamond this big?
It's all yours.
That'll take more than medicine. All better now?
Better now.
Impressive. This is worth learning. What's wrong? Never seemed the door to a whole new world.
Time to twirl!
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless. But the answer is nothing but a void. You've got to expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown for a moment and let it captivate you.
Time to twirl!
What are you looking at? Commencing support. Oh,
Ich nenne.
that's better. Thanks for this. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Impressive.
I won't break.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Oh dear. Ready for another? Time for a shot. Expand your thinking.
Time to twirl!
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Open sesame.
Time to twirl!
On my mark.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Pew.
Silvermane guard.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Thanks for the support. Commencing support. Expand thinking.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Curiosity is a endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl! Open sesame. Watch it close.
So. Und jetzt noch den Universe Ballen. Welt 7, Stufe 4. Den nicht, will den auch nicht. Sondern richtig. Nichtigkeit. Jupp.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Jupp. Ich nehme die Fragmente mit. Nächstes Kampf.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Storms on the horizon.
A slow simmer over low heat.
Stream forth gleam of old blades.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
As one.
I weep for the heart.
Und es wird geschossen. Los. Jupp. Jupp. Mm-hmm.
Stream forth, gleaming blade. Stream forth, gleam bold blades.
Our fortune is clouded. Enemy targets detected.
Any more heat. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No.
A quick divination.
How about letting the enemy strike first? More seasoned.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
Again. Free will, or was it fate?
Converge and awaken. Human creations.
It's better to make no move. I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meeting?
Second.
We have the upper hand.
Still waters of oblivion.
You need to.
Slow simmer over low heat, or quick stir fry over high heat.
Stream forth, gleam bold blades.
Immortality means forever.
All things in this world. Human creations. Enemy targets detected.
Little more heat.
I weep for the departed.
Oh.
It too shall fall.
Oh.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal with you?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Secret of the safe.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
How about letting the enemy strike for more seasoned?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
I weep for the departed.
Und weg mit dir.
It is a fall. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Handeln.
This place is dangerous. Advance with caution.
Infab!
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed.
That's the party.
It is my fault.
Our fortune's clouded. Together as one, commencing support.
Oh.
Season.
Still water to the bliss.
Enemy data secure. Network activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Okay.
It is a fall.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Little more heat.
All things in this world, humans, creations.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Und that's the party.
It is a fall.
Commencing support.
How about letting the enemy strike more ceaselessly?
Truth.
Another blood debt repaid.
Ja. Welt 8 habe ich Stufe 3 noch nicht.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Am I seeing things?
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
A strange aura.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Storms on the horizon.
Our fortune is clouded. Converge and awaken. Commencing support.
Unscathed.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Und der Finisher.
It takes our fall.
Jo. Aber nur einen. Mhm.
forth, gleam of old blades.
Quietly. Quietly.
Clever.
A quick divination. Enemy targets detected.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Cool.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Shouldn't be.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades. Storms on the horizon.
The slow singer of the boat.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Our fortune is clouded. Together as one, commencing support.
It's better to make no move.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Einfach zur Party. Zur Party. Zur Party.
It too shall
Einfach
fall.
nur zur Party.
Enemy targets detected.
How about letting the enemy strike for a little more heat?
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed.
Und tschüss.
It too shall fall.
Zwei getauscht, zwei wieder reingeholt. So wie Auskampf.
Storms on the horizon.
Slow simmer.
Stream 4. Lean bold blades.
No matter.
You're all in.
Our fortune is clouded. Together as one. Commencing support.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed.
And bang.
Still waters of liquid.
Niemand ist kaputt.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Converge and awaken.
Punish evil.
No matter. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
A little more heat.
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny or oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Rare opponent. Come get me.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
All things in this world. Humans, creations.
How about you?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I failed.
Genau, das hast du. Du hast gefehlt.
Another blood debt repaid.
Dann machen wir noch Nummer 4.
Stream 4.
Round, are we?
You're under arrest. Stream 4. Lean bold blades.
A strange aura.
Stream 4. Lean bold blades.
What is that?
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Elite.
Storms on the horizon.
A slow simmer over.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
fortune is clouded. Converge and awaken!
My back.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
What's that?
Stream forth, gleam of old blades. Storms on the horizon.
The slow singing over Loki.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Our fortune is clouded. Together as one. Ready for another?
More heat.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Kommt genau richtig.
It too shall fall.
A quick divination. Commencing support.
It's better to make no move.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We came together.
Ja, nicht.
Enemy targets detected. Yin and yang. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
Tschüss. Gut.
Storm's on the horizon.
Slow simmer over low heat. Quick stir fry it.
Stream forth. Clean old plates.
You're all in. Our fortune is clouded. Converge and awaken. Enemy targets detected.
How about letting the enter?
I weep for the departed.
Und Schnitzelparty.
It shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
No matter. I'm just warming up. A quick divination. Commencing support.
Destined for oblivion.
Came together. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Come get me.
It's better to make no move.
Punish evil.
I weep for the departed. Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
A rare opponent. Sword, heed me. I see through you.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before?
All things in this world, humans, creations. You're all in on it. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Converge and awaken. How's this?
Like that.
Yin and yang. Come get me. Have at you.
I weep for the departed.
Und Schnitzelparty.
Ready for another?
Bang.
Another blood debt repaid.
Na, nehmen wir das hier alles. Ich kann auch alles mitnehmen. So, und dann noch die 3 Probedinger auch noch.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. The stench of evil. Time to cleanse the filth. You won't get away.
Don't catch up. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin. Dreams do come true.
Ready for another? You won't get away. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding. Allow me to purge the root
The mood
of
is
the
set
problem.
just right. Let the show begin.
Be of your body and mind.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity sees its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
You won't get away. You have the upper hand. You won't get away. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Tschüss. Jetzt kommt Spezial.
Let's see. All together.
All together.
Let's see. Let's see. How about a one-on-one? The fear is not fear. Too slow.
No manners, huh? I could take 10 of you. Here you go, Master.
In the mood for another beating?
No, that's better. Never hesitate. I won't do.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Awesome. Lead it. Scared yet? Huh?
Step up, let's see ya.
Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Fangs and claws got dull. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
und Jade.
There's a good child. Do as you're told. There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Continue patrols.
Oh, look, a VIP. I always deliver.
Who invited you? Huh?
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bending the rules. We have a deal. There's no backing out.
We have a deal.
For me or...
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Yes, I owe you. Just a graze.
I think something hit me. Time to twirl!
Who's the little backstabber?
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for a lesson. We have it. There's no backing out now. For me or...
Und das Ding ist auch fertig. So.
Creations!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Kopflos.
What emotion?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
No matter. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
More system.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Little more should take.
As one. Human creations. Ready for another? Netmark activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of the flame. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Nice dude. Gut. Dann war es das hier für die Folge. Und man sieht sich in nächster Folge wieder beim Abenteuer des neuen Gebietes bei Honkai. Bis dann und ciao.